comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
I'll take on all of you. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. All right, player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 2 is in burnout, drives off the table, takes a... Will this super art connect? Not shy with the meter and lets off a level 2 super art. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Nowhere to run.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a good read on their opponent. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Trips him up. Who's gonna make a move? Takes the chance to hurt him down to the wire. Player 1 chases them down. Sticks the combo. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Like, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 hits them with a stopping block. Were they baiting them into that? Bob uses the gauge for a super art. The guy sent Dankan Ranku connects. They're gonna score huge damage off of this. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Barely blocks the jump in. Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
Judy, win.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 has the life lead. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Trips him up. Player 2 chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. That last attack took some courage. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. Shows the medium kick. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Shinku Hadouken! They're thinking of scoring big off this Gage. He fires off the Shinku flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Checking their opponent. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The combo's there. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Deftly shuts out the jump in. What are these fighters thinking now? All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Shinku Hadouken! Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Impact's a no-go. One chance here may end this match. Knockdown and KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps in. Checks him with the projectile. Hold your breath. And this is gonna be bad news. That combo did decent damage. Jumps. Hits him with a stopping block. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
That felt good, didn't it?
Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What'll happen here if all the throw connects? Oh man, this is a scary range. Jumps up, and they create an opportunity. Drives it back, misses. What now? Gotta do better than that. Even the slightest hit may end the round. How did they read that throw? Shoot their shot. Impact finish. It was more than enough.
Judy!
Player 1 brings it.
Here comes a new challenger!
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Checks with the projectile. Ooh, what's this?
It's not over.
Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Combo with the target combo. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 2, nice drive impact, sends them connecting to Heaven's Wi-Fi. Good sense to let it rip. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jumps up. G-run kick for a mix-up. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
Extra spicy Shoryu connects.
A quick breather. Still scrapping for control of the space. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Crowns him from above. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal roses with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Starts off zoning with fireball. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. All right. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Decides to meet them in the air. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. The jump in is denied. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1, they were right to be on guard there. Uses the gauge for super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
This is a turning point. They got him turning. Ooh, experiencing burnout. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Block. Ooh, what a smart throw. Hadouken. Excellent read. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. What now? Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Jumps. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 is working with a better get drive, in fact misses. Time to reassess the situation. Hits the drive. Doing some quick plant anti-air in the clutch. Ooh, hits them with a stop and bomb. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. What's next? How that throw did some juicy damage.
Pay attention!
Target combo into... What now? Close range projectile. Looking for a hook. Impact. Squash. Only 50%. Nothing stops this train. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Putting the cherry on top. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take denies the jump in attempt? Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Nice parry. Hold your breath.
My turn!
The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What's the play here? Throws them to negate the block. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Down to the wire. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Big counter. Sticks the combo. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? What'll happen here? Player 1, oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're backed up into the corner. Oh no, they're stunned. Knockout and their life is sneaks in the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Hits them with a stop and pop. Were they baiting them into that? With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Holy! Player hit that with confidence. Okay. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? And they burn out in sync. What are they gonna do? Solid anti-air. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, you.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Will it be the damage or the setup? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? A single hit will do it. Hit the drive. Who will set the Toho burnout? They are done. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. Backs them into the corner. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish catch. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Gets the jump in. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 can't afford to get hit. Puts the super armor to KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Still very early in the round. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? With the glove down to the wire. Were they baiting them into that? Jumps in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Rodrigo! Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Drive gauge gap here. Cross up. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. With experiencing burnout. Looking to impress with this super. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. Player 1, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Carried to the corner. No, bring up the heart now. A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Absorbs it down to the wire. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Knockdown. Not shy with the grab. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Solid combo. Can't tech the throw? Life lead opens up. Good job blocked. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Throw, misses, knockdown, brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck to adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Blocks it. So, what's next? Ooh, hits him with a stopping block. Player 2, it tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Jumps up. What'll happen here? Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. They need to rely on their instincts here. This can lead to some big flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The combo's there. What's the play here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Smart throws, that'll do more damage than usual. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Gets a normal hit from the drive, hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. Life lead opens up. Knockdown, KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. Sticks the comp, baits out the attack, and gets the punish counter. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Attempts to break the scale. Burnout activates. Gets carried to the corner. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Wow, that's some big-time damage there. Unfazed by the switch and connects with the throw. Team 2 Hadouken. What were they thinking? Player 1 can't drive rush. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Shows the medium kick. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. The drive impact doesn't work. Gotta be careful, this is gonna hurt. Turning it right up with the super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
My magnum opus! Did that sting?
Get your plates ready. Damage is on the menu. Gotta do better than that. Breaks it. Holy. Punish counter sets the table. Flatline zone. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Getting a punish counter like that is how you want to start a round. Jump in, finds the mark. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Definitely saw that counter coming. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? And the throw ends the round. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Misses the drive impact. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation, experiencing burnout. Oh, let's go! Barely blocks the and the bar of Kikosho. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. They're going for the super art. Knockdown and overhead KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This lands a punish counter for the first hit. The combo's there. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Goes for the throw. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. It's a good job of pushing back. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. The pressure is so intense here. They block the overhead and quick breather. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Smart play with the throw. Tries them open with a Shoryuken. Risky up-close scrap still going. Uses the fireball to try and get a react burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. One fighter's experiencing burnout. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Jumps. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. A super art? That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Life lead is there, but still the overhead denied. Player 1 is barely closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs and throws them away. Hits the drive. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. There's a drive impact. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Back to burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Anti-air in the front. Ugh, scuffle. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, in with the toss-up. They're just gonna go for it with the super. It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Gets them. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Boots him! Still very early in the round. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Blocks it. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Jumps? Pushing through with the Gladius. A quick breather. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Cashes out the cage right there. The big flex. The broken jaw. Big Shoryuken.
This is the path I have chosen.
Looking for a hold. There's the burnout. No! Stunned off the wall! Okay, here we go. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Finds the target. All the throw connects. Pokes with a kick. Cross-up attack. Both sides. Sets up with the jump in. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Ooh, what a smart blow. Okay, here we go. Crowns them from above. Both up the pole. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Burns out. Oh, boy. Both running empty on drive. They push their way out of the corner. Oh my God, what a throw tech. Time to go for broke. Any throw will whiff at that range. They're just gonna go for it with the super. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that comeback. Yes, sir. More damage, please. But there's an overdrive Shoryu. Throws them to negate the block. Nice tech. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. They trade hits, and now knockdown. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. All right, what's coming up next? One combo can end this round right now. Jump. KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Pushing through with the Gladius. Showing some real tenacity. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Hits them with a stop and block. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to take. Oh, burnout triggered. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Now you know history. Counting on the super to do the job. KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown. Drive rush down to the wire.
Were they baiting them into that?
Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters planning something? Lots of distance here as both fighters are in there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Hit them with a stopping bomb. It's a good spot
To use the super. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Oh, says no to the impact. Player one will need to use their meter here wisely. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Who brushes that off and keeps going? Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Throw. Ooh, what a smart throw. What are they gonna do? Uses the teleport. Did all the throw connects? Holy! Shrugs that off. Player two links it. Nails the three ball. Jump in? Oh my God, what a throw set! Drops him hard.
What have we done?
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Is it over? Will they survive?
In ruin.
What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike.
That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Staves off the cross-up. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Good anti-air. What is he thinking here? Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Neither of them willing to back off here. Solid throw tech. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blows them. What's next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Knockdown. Player two is gonna have to wait for that. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player one will have to fight back here without any drive. The corner throw ends it. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The impact doesn't do anything. Who's going to start things off? OD cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player two has the meter lead. Kill rush. Jumps up. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Blocks it. Bops him with a target combo. Grabs and throws him away. Medium kick. What'll happen? They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Manages to get him with a Euro step. Experiencing burnout. Going in? How did they read that throw? Reads the jump in perfectly. In with the crosser. Both cross super hard incoming. Rearranging his flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. This is, brushes that off and keeps going. Gets him with the anti-air. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Oh, they switched up. Gotta do better than that. The pace quickens after trading hits. Jump! The throw is denied. What are they gonna try to act quickly but with the attack? Player 2 knocks them out of the air. Oh, yo! Rock super hit! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Hits them with a stop and pop. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. No good up high. No go for the throw. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Does a good job of pushing back. Holds out with the block. Throws them. What's next? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Oh! Were they baiting them into that? Looking to impress with this super. Spends the gauge to get some crispy damage with a Psycho Storm. Player 2 in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Brushes that off and keeps going. He converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Dashes up. Player 2 has the life advantage. Burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Going in? Player a super art? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Player 1 will, burnout triggered. A quick breather. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Anti-air in the clutch. This can lead to some big damage. Okay, here we go. A real test closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. That drive impact is blocked. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Knockdown. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout. Will this super art connect? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good fit, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Neither of them willing to back off here. In a dive, gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Tackled in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Barely blocks the jump in. Grabs and throws him away. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Scrapping it out up close. Their life is hanging by a thread. They've got to lean heavily on their drive moves now. Super clutch corner switch.
You ready yet?
Connects with the throw. Hold and whip. They're wide open.
Off for the cycle cannon. Time to start cooking.
KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Choose a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us begin. This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in. Blocks the jump in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for the fireball. Good anti-air. Can't tech the throw. That drive impact is blocked. The attack is parried. Oh! Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Springs forward with a drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. In a dire situation, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Rejects the air attempt. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Brushes off the impact. Breaks those, springs forward with a drive rush. Goes for the throw. Both fighters planning something? Please, parry. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps in. Get this is gonna hurt. All the throws connects. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna steal. Oh man, drive rush. Oh man, put the fear of God in it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. A jump in? That throw is gonna take off a chunk of damage. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Bends the meter. Turning it right up with a super. Do it to him. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
What's wrong? Get up.
Jump. Player two has the super, anticipated that throw. Drops him hard. Holy! Nothing stops this train. Fireball pressure. The punish counter on reaction. Player two may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Jump! Impact! Squat! What were they thinking?
This is my chance.
Player two, they couldn't tech the throw. Player one survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Smart play with the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Hold your breath. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Takes a trip. This is a huge chance to make a feel. The jump-in is denied. Down to the wire. Grabs him. Knockdown. Okay, creating some space here. That's the jump-in they were looking for. Player two can't use any more drive without burning out. Yo, in there! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Anything up brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Now, can they finish the job? Saw that coming. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. A deficit here. Can they turn the tide? Jump? Flawless round. They got him so quick. This is the final round. Expects to see some fireworks. Goes for the jump in to start. Goes for it all, but just misses. Player 2, there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Not going anywhere. Low heavy. And whips, they're wide open. Not in range with drive impact misses. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump, reads the jump in perfectly. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. This is a gigantic life lead. Over in a flash. Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Can't tech the throw? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Goes for the fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 has the life lead. Gets the jump in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Well-timed corner switch. Knockdown. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Parries the attack. Takes a trip. Grabs him. Player 1 chases them down. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Shingu Hadouken ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Knockdown. That drive impact is blocked. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Looks like it springs forward with the drive rush. They break things off to take a quick breather. Knockdown and... Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Gets the jump in. Grabs and throws them away. Hits them with a stop and pop. Throws a fireball. Quick breather. Looking for a chance. Jumps. Genius read. Barely blocks the jump in. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shin Shoryuken.
What's wrong? Get up!
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Looking for... Gotta do better than that. Jump knocked them out of the air. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Low heavy. Connects with the throw. Tries him open with a Shoryuken. Oh, the drive impact doesn't work. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making them escape. Player 2, nothing stops this train. Put the exclamation point on that with an ODR. The throw doesn't connect. Excellent block. Knocked him out of the air. Keeps him out. There's a burnout. Player 1 is in solid anti-air. The throws him. And getting it all on the drive rush. Jump. Sets up with the jump in. What now? Player 1 is in a very good spot. Hits the drive. Noticeable life lead is that the drive impact doesn't work. It's an absolute beast. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.
the new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The low kick connects. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. What are they thinking here? Definitely shuts out the jumping. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. What's the play here? Big counter! They break things off to take a quick breather. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Where is their opening? Gets Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Takes the chance to hurt him.
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
How will they manage their drive gauges?
Opts for the free flow kicks. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Player 1 in dire straits with burnout.
It's a good spot to use the super.
Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
Their spacing is so on point right now.
But who's gonna blink first? Good awareness on the cross-up. So, what's next? Blocks it. There's a change of sides. They were expecting that drive impact. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Burnout KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? That drive impact doesn't get through. Goes for the fireball. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Gets the cross-up. There's a corner switch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Burnout is triggered. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Throws them to negate the block. Will this super art connect?
It's the level 1! Breaking with them!
What a finish. Great lead in the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The impact doesn't do anything. Checks them with the projectile, not having the cross-up. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in.
Medium kick, drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown and connects with medium kicks.
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Player 1 will need to play it conservative if it springs forward with the drive rush.
This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent.
They decide to take a breather to regroup.
Oh, they're in the corner now. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Reads the throw and escapes. Finds the target. Excellent block.
Jump anti-air in the clutch.
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal?
Tons of space between the fighters now.
What are they cooking up? Close range projectile. So, what's next? About 20 seconds left. This can lead to some big damage. Both up. There's a burnout. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. caught in the cross-up. Opts for the throw. Player 1 with the life lead. Pressuring them in the corner. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Takes a trip. Takes the chance to hurt him. Checks him with a projectile. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Grabs him. Taking stock. Brushes off the impact. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. The super armor does its job. Going on the offensive? This is a critical point of the round where the burnout triggered. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Fires off the Shifu Hadouken. Drive rush to keep it going. In there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Projectile to try and change the situation. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. At this range, many attacks can connect with you stick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super arm. A quick breather. Player 1 has the meter lead. Shoots off. What's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 1 looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Gotta be careful not to whip at this one. Springs forward with the drive rush. Looks like they want to put a new... burnout triggered! Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both of our combatants change of plans. The throw connects. A quick breather. Drive rush. Impact. Squash. Player 2 can't afford mistake. Drops him hard. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do. This is gonna hurt. What now? Wow, reads the counter and closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who's going to steal this win? Wrecks them. The swagger step sends them. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player 2 with a slight lead. Nothing stops this train. Shakes things up with a fireball. Here, this is gonna hurt. Gets the corner straight. It might be some time for the low kick hit. Jumps. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. You'll cut that boy off. He's had too much. Presses for a reaction with anti-air in the clutch. Anticipated that throw. A real test of nerves here. Coulson getting it all on the drive rush. Impact squash. Shows off a parry. Close range projectile. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 1 is in a very good hit. It is over. Get that bank account ready because that's right one.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Starts with a jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 has the life lead. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Knockdown. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the endgame KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is denied. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The drive rush to keep it going. Takes a trip. Player 2, oh, burnout triggered. Hits him with a stop and pop. Going in, player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Long-range fireball to break the silence.
Sure you can.
Both of our combatants are cooking up something. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball here. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Life lead is there, but still anyone links it. Both absolutely refuse a daring impact to wrap up the round.
Real win.
Player 1 comes away with the win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shows a medium kick.
Sure you can.
I can't keep track of these corner switches. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. What are they thinking here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The drive impact nets them a sweet punch, looking to cook them up, weaving that super art into the combo. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next?
Not good enough.
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The punish counter gives them a great KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Burns the drive gauge. Decides to meet them in the air. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? It's a good spot to use the super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Hits them with a stop and pop. A jump. It baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Crowns him from above. Player 2 needs to take advantage of drive impact misses. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 can't use, gets drilled with an overdrive shoryuken. Player 2, what were they thinking? Noticeable life is turning it right up with a super. Super out of nowhere. The big brains on this competitor is unreal. Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Checks him with the projectile. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player 1 has the life lead. Starts with a jump-in. What are they thinking here? We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? What's their game plan here at this critical KO? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is denied. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. This is going to be bad news. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Can they keep on him? Player 2 doesn't charges forward. barely blocks the jump in. The impact doesn't do anything. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in, brushes that off and keeps going. Forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Taking chunks out of each other, drive impact misses. What's next? Reversal! And whip! They're wide open! Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Okay, flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both fighters planning something? Jumps up, tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player 2 burns the gauge to turn up the heat. Anti-air in the clutch. Wrecks them. Puts a bit of stank on that with an over risky play, but it pays off. Throw is denied. What a read. Chucks a fireball to continue their hold over their nose. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 is in burnout stick. Nothing stops this train. What's next? Oh my God, Raw Super! Oh boy. No hesitation or regret! Hit them with that NSFW! I don't know if this is enough to kill!
This is the path I have chosen.
The shot pays off! Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Throws him down. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Raised on the pressure with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Utilizes an overdrive, heats it up with a combo into super. Cross-up blocked. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. All right, what's coming up next? Will that drive impact get punished? Tries to keep KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps up, blocks the ambiguous cross-up, brushes that off and keeps going. Shinku Hadouken! Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Connects with medium kick. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps? The life remaining tells us, oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Shipujinrai doing the business. Knockdown and the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. What now? Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Gotta do better than that. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Only a... and whip! They're wide open! What are they gonna do? We're so close to the... What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? Shift them for the win! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. The combo's there. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. All right, what's coming up next? Nails the anti-air. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy. Picks up the win with a projectile. Good read. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Player one holding on to that corner event, blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Drilling time, flawless round. They got him so quick. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. That was a solid anti-air. Jump in finds the mark. What's the play here? Still slugging it out here. Hold your breath. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. Gets them. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Teleports! That's gonna rattle them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Slips the grab. Still very early in the round. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters planning something? Player one chases them down. Side switch in the corner. Yogata hits them with a stop and block. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Which way you gonna block? What'll happen here? Springs forward with a drive rush. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
Choose a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Strikes back with the drive impact. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 has used up all of their drive moves. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Strings it all together. Gets the counter hit throw. Player 2 is gonna have KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Combo with the target combo. Somehow pushes back all the way to hold up. They broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. What'll happen here? Connects with the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. What now? Player 2 is in a very genius read with that throw escape. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. All the throw connects. Hits him with a stopping body. Yes, sir. More damage, please. The jump in is denied. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Throws them. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. She keeps them out. Connects with the throw. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Player 2 can't use. Oh my God, they just choked it up. All the throw connects. There's a burnout. Wrecks them. Escapes the corner. Are you kidding me? Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Connects with the throw. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Caught in the crosser. All right. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws him down. Player 2 chases him down. Very solid punishment. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Absorb digs in deep to get that drive in. Fires off the Shinku. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps? Throws them to negate the block. Rodrigo! Hold on, they broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. You jump. Burnout activates. Medium kick hits. What'll happen here? Blocks it. The throw miss. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? All the throw connects. Drops him hard. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Zones with the fire. Sets up with the jump in. Good instinct to spend resources while they're turning it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really tip their scales.
Now you know history.
Get the placement. Super armor. Hold and calculated. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Crowns them from above. Both sides getting ready. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.